All right, guys, so for our function and flow covering the full body, we're gonna go over, and this one is a great one that you can do pre-workout. So it's a great warm-up for most everything that you're gonna cover in the day. Now you can do this as a cool down, but for pre-workout, this is great. The first movement is our windmill, and I'm gonna reach up and extend my arm with a packed shoulder. And then from there, I'm gonna take my other hand and guide it down the inside of my leg as I reach to the floor and come back on up. I always like to focus on the hand because I know that my arm's locked out, and that's one thing that they're going to want to do, your members, is they're going to want to bend that elbow. And after we get 5 on each side, we're going to switch and do 5 on the other side. My stance is a little bit wider than shoulder width. I turn my hips slightly with each one. It's not always needed, but it helps your members remember which direction their hips are to go, because we have to push the hips back to come down fully. If we go straight to the side, which a lot of them are going to do, they're not going to be able to have that range of motion. So they're pushing the hips back in the direction that the heels are pointed to come down. After our 5 on each side, we're going to do a lunge with a rotation. I'm lunging forward and always twisting towards the knee. Right back up, then the next one. Lunge forward, twist towards the knee. Big thing here is I'm staying upright and I'm not arching my back in the lunge. We need them to tuck their tailbone and drop those hips straight down when they turn. After we were to do 10 of those, we're going to move on to a lunge again, but now with a side bend, again, over the knee, and come right on back. If we have members that have trouble with this, they can go to the floor with that knee if needed. Biggest thing is that we're reaching tall at the top and slightly tucking that tailbone for all 10 there. After that, we're going to get right into our Hindu push-ups. Now we're doing a little bit of upper body to finish off the full body flow. And on the Hindu push-up, which is demonstrated in a lot of our warm-ups, but we're going to start with our head behind the hands, our hips up nice and high, and my biceps by the ears before I dive under that fence into a seal stretch and push right on back the same way that I came. They don't always need to come down that far. Maybe they're staying a little bit higher because a push-up is harder for them. That's fine. They don't need to go all the way down. You can assure them of that. The biggest thing is that we are getting our shoulder moving up and down, trying to get that to roll off that rib cage. So that is going to be up for our full body mobility.